Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
It's 3 a.m. and the sirens are going off. Another rocket attack. I've got my boots and got my ammo in my 50-pound sack. A 100 boys headed to war in this world unknown. The only peace of mind I've got are these letters from home. Another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think I'd be this far out here in Kandahar. Well, most of us, we made it home, but we never came back. When we close our eyes at night, we hear a rocket attack. I've tried to talk and tell you about it, but it ain't the same. All these thoughts that run through my head, well, they can't be tamed. Another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think I'd be this far out here in Kandahar. Another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think I'd be this far out here. We ain't far from Kandahar.
With your hands, use toilet paper or something like that, and then wash your hands afterwards. Whatever. Couple seconds of washing your hands in warm water. They say it's like 30 seconds or something like that. Sing a song. Yeah, right. People on eBay are getting those accounts frozen for selling toiletries. Yeah, you know they deserve it though. I mean, if you're Amazon Prime and you're getting your sundries on a schedule, like yours truly, I get my shit tickets and all my stuff sent on schedule, on a schedule. So there you go. And I just it's right on. I don't understand what everyone's making a big deal about. I think the only thing that I ran out of was like I don't know. What did I run out of that I couldn't find today that had nothing to do with it? I had some item because I like to cook some stuff and I was like, you know what? They don't have this anymore. I went to a couple stores, they don't have it. Like, no, the farm where we get these eggs from or whatever didn't have it. I'm like, okay, cool, no big deal, all too easy. That was it, no problem, no drama, nothing else. But God, for the life of me, man, holy. Everyone, look, like I said, I love everybody on my timeline. Everyone's cool and all that other stuff. But I have been like literally, as soon as I see a coronavirus joke, shut notifications for this post. Stop. The dad joke. Yeah, exactly. You don't need TP if you got. You know what? When I retired, I had a shitload of TA50 and stuff like that. So, anyways, now, so here's another thing too. Now the daily it's called Brock it's caused phlegm sitting in my lungs, so cough it up, looks like I had it while I was coughing. See, that's another thing too. What if people have pre-existing conditions that have to do with their lungs? I was sick last week. I'm surprised you guys didn't quarantine me. You guys are getting upset about all this other stuff. There's a facility, I guess they're talking about currently right now, that they're going to pay you some money if you want to get infected. In London, you get paid to have the coronavirus. So if you want the COVIDs, they'll pay £3,500 to be infected and experienced to develop a vaccine. Now, would you do that? I mean, think about it. Would you get paid? Some loot. What's the exchange rate of freaking the pounds or something like that? As a matter of fact, that's a good thing to look at. So, let me see. What did I say? It was get paid. £3,500. Let's see. Let's do the jump master math here. The beer math. £3,500. And then let me see. £3,500 dollar. And then we'll come up with the what the amount is. So it's 45. Thank you. So thank you for the quick maths for you guys that understand the monetary exchange rates. But it's $4,573.80 to get paid to get the COVIDs, to get them COVIDs. Then they'd be good to go. You'll be rocking and rolling, and then you'll get paid that cash. So you get that. I got a pressure washer in the garage. I don't think a pressure washer will work. Are you talking about washing your hands? I don't think it'll work, Chris. But again, it was really, like I said, I was going through the chats and I just couldn't believe how everybody was talking about not panicking and they need to stay home. And then they're talking about individuals who have gone and done, have gone to trips and all that. So, exactly. A little crumb snatcher to be quarantined with you. I think what I think is funny is that most everyone is like literally. So now I will say this: there's a meme that I saw that I thought was funny. Can we talk about politics now? We can talk about politics right now because Decision 2020 is coming up. Somebody posted on Facebook. Well, somebody posted on Facebook ad nauseum. No toilet paper or water on the shelves. Events being canceled. People being crazy. It's like what a Bernie Sanders test run is. So it'll work. Well, I just got to rig it up to one of the grinder stands and a rope and actuate the trigger. I don't know, dude. I don't pressure washer. I mean, how about you just wash your ass? Are you talking about washing your ass with a pressure washer, or are you just washing your hands with your pressure washer? It will make sense with that. But anyways, I did see again. I saw somebody's put, no toilet paper or water on the shelves. Events being canceled. People being crazy. It's like a Bernie Sanders test run. And literally, some of the stores that I've been shopping around at last couple days, I haven't really seen anything noticing. I mean, aside from the, I don't know, maybe a couple of, bad drivers as usual, because, bad drivers are prevalent throughout the country. But yeah, they may make it a whole body wash. Yeah, really. Depending on what kind of soap you use too. I guess there are some car wash soaps that are pretty caustic to the skin, and so. But anyways, so going back to the post that I was talking about, on Facebook. They were having a Facebook Live. The doctors at, it was a KCTV5 out of Kansas, and they were really just like, oof. They were just like telling the dad jokes, and I was, like I said, I'm a dad, man. No, catch in that stuff. Just want to jump in on the conversation, and then they said the individual in the University of Kansas, I guess the patient with COVID-19 is in their early 50s, I guess. Around that's the age group. I don't want to jump in and start like having all the nerds fly at me because of the questions, but everyone was saying, the CDC website does have symptoms, and the symptoms are similar to that of the cold or the flu. So you may not even have it and realize it, and then you have it. And think about it too. Respiratory issues and fevers are symptoms already for the flu or chest cold. So if you get, what if you have the flu and you think you got the COVIDs, and you decide to create panic in your neighborhood by saying, I got the COVIDs. Yeah, exactly. Get a bidet. I'm Tom Bidet. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is bidet good? I mean, I'm not saying I've not used a bidet, but I've been deployed at countries where they have bidets, and it was like what was that movie, Crocodile Dundee, that he was using to clean his boots. But yeah, I guess you could kind of say that it's one of those things where he, you could use it, but he'll leave the light on for you. Aside from them telling you not to hoard or not to, that's about the only thing that's the only thing I got in the COVID's update. I mean, you kind of noticed that. I was kind of looking at Kansas media anyways, because noticed they stopped talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, so I was just kind of like laughing about that. It's like, oh, is anybody not talking about them anymore? This is the Monday edition, so I'll jump back and forth to sports pages here and there. I'll make some space jokes. Saw space. Speaking of which, you've seen the moon right now? It's pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm looking at my timeline. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and there's 6 references to the Bernie Sanders test run post that's been going around. So it's, again, dudes, it's just kind of like, oh God, man. It's getting old. It is getting old. It's really getting old. If you get it, you already know who you're going to give it to. Who are you going to give it to? You already got you decided who you're going to give it to. How are you going to, you going to give it to Spanky? Leave Spanky out of this. It was like sneezing and coughing and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah. There's not a aside from that, there's nothing else. Oh shit, no, there is something else. I totally forgot to say this. I guess, check this out. So there was I didn't even think about this. Man, thanks for reminding me. What about those army guys? Thank you. Now, I mean, they're not just army guys, but they're generals. Let me look back a little bit and let me see. There was a story where there was members of the U.S. Army Europe that were infected with COVIDs, that had quarantined themselves. It was the commander of U.S. Army Europe, along with several staff members, may have been exposed to COVID-19 during a recent conference. Out of an abundance of caution, the following recommended protocols he and potentially affected and others potentially affected are self-monitoring and working remotely to fulfill their command duties and responsibilities. U.S. Army Europe public health officials have notified all other U.S. personnel who are at risk of exposure. The health and the welfare of our soldiers, families, and civilians and allies and partners is critical priority. We'll continue to provide them the most up-to-date information on appropriate measures to prevent the potential spread of COVID-19. COVID-19. We are conducting daily assessments of the situation and are consulting with medical professionals, the joint and OSD staff, and other exercise host nations. Other allies and partners, Walter Reed Army Institute of Research and the U.S. Army Medical Research and Development Command are working at research efforts to control, contain, and prevent the virus. The U.S. Army has top-notch researchers and cutting-edge technology that are helping to develop the prevent. Now, look, think about this. Now, see, here's the thing. Here's where they give it off. Let's dissect this public affairs message. I'm probably going to get a lot of crap for picking on PAOs, but PAOs, man, I'm not going to pick on you. I'm just going to highlight some stuff. We are conducting daily assessments of the situation and consulting with medical professionals, the joint OSD, and our exercise host nations and other allies and partners. This was a conference for NATO. This is a conference for, they have this big thing called Defender 20 or something like that. There's an exercise going on in Europe right now that's got, I don't know, it's basically like Reforger for you old guys and gals that remember being in the Army late in the day. It was called Reforger. So this exercise has a lot of, military forces. The whole idea was to have a simulated against threats against Russia and other, other nation states or something like that. That will harm the NATO partnership and all, whatever their mission statement was. So with that, what they did was they had this Defender Europe, is what it's called, Defender Europe. So that's what's going on right now. That's like the U.S. Army Europe Commander. It's like a 3-star. That's crazy. What's up, bro? So if he's got affected and the staff got affected, then dude, that's insane. That's kind of like a 3-star general getting infected now. Now, do you think, is there a reason to now pay attention, or that just, do you think it's going to be kind of like a business as usual type thing? I really don't get the fact that why it would help or not help to have the panic. They're getting to work from home, stuff like that. So Reforger 87, man. Reforger, man. What is Reforger? Reforger means return of forces to the Federal Republic of Germany. That was in the event Ivan came across the Fulda Gap and smashed through the German lines. Reforger was us fighting Russia on German soil. Granted, that was, of course, the scenario if Russia didn't drop any tactical nukes on us, which is why we had tactical nukes in Germany too. Not a secret, not classified, not OPSEC before anyone loses their shit. You guys talking about? But that's what that means. Reforger was the return of forces to the Federal Republic of Germany, and that was the name of Reforger, was the exercise. But yeah, it was one of those like, wow, dude, it must have been a conference, and they got that stuff going on right now. So I'm just kind of wondering, how would you mitigate that? How would you do that? I mean, if it's just a cold, don't you remember? How many here have ever gone to the field or at work, and you've been hanging out at work, and you just got like the crud? Everyone calls it the crud, right? Everyone's like, oh, I got the crud. Oh, I'm just coughing. I got the crud. And then everyone's like, oh, I got the crud in the office. I got the office crud. Everyone's in there. Oh, we got the office crud. And everyone's wiping their nose and, sneezing and all that. And then it goes around the office, and it goes around the house and all that, and that's the crud. Not knowing that you probably have COVIDs. Is that causing panic? I don't want to freak anybody out. I don't want anybody to get upset. I get dogpiled in a Facebook group because I'm making fun of the seriousness or lack of seriousness. But anyways, so that's your. I think that's good enough. I think you guys can say that was a pretty good COVID-19 update. And now, thank you for the big boss. The big boss is watching me tonight. He told me not to forget about that story. There's also been some stuff we're going to talk about for Sergeant's Time on Thursday about the stop move and stop movement of troops. So you'll get all that when we get. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get the WTF doc on here. Maybe get some medical personnel on here to help us out. But anyways, so that's your COVID-19 update. So on to the next story. So you guys remember that guy, a gunner who went to the bootleg flu? You guys remember that gunner that went before North Carolina floor and gave a compelling gun rights speech? His name is Mark Robinson, right? Everybody knows that he's he came on and started talking about this what you're talking about.
Ever since Nevada, we've seen Latino.
Sorry about that. He started talking about what happened with the gun rights. You got the COVID. You've got exactly. Everybody's got the COVIDs. Mark Robinson went viral for delivering a compelling gun rights speech and he won the North Carolina Lieutenant Governorship GOP primary, becoming the first African American to achieve such feat. He was just talking about the Second Amendment. He was talking about how the infringement of the your Second Amendment rights. North Carolina's got one of the craziest freaking laws when it comes to that stuff. One of them is that obviously if you're over the age of 18, you can purchase a weapon, no big deal, or long rifle, right? However, if you want to buy a pistol, you have to apply for a pistol purchasing permit. And the way they do that is that you have to sign up to get a letter by a local sheriff's department, and the local sheriff's department has to approve you purchasing a pistol, and you can only have so many on a pistol purchasing permit. One of the most backwards freaking method of doing it. Well, it was also set up during the Jim Crow era, that specific law. We're going to have some Second Amendment individuals coming on later during the month to talk about that, and we're going to go over some of the stuff and some of the misconceptions about that. At any rate, he quote says that our message is so much more than the Second Amendment. It's a crucial issue. Republican Mark Robinson told Fox and Friends that it's a message that touches on all topics conservative North Carolinians are concerned with today. Robinson said he is passionate for standing for the unborn. She's talking about other stuff. Believing that we need to purge abortion from our shores for the same cause of life, the same way he purged slavery for the cause of liberty. Also cited the importance of standing up for veterans, law enforcement, and ending indoctrination of our public schooling. Now, mind you, he has won the primary for lieutenant governorship. So him talking about the Second Amendment stuff was kind of like the catalyst for him getting nominated for it. So now that he's a lieutenant governor, he's obviously the primary for lieutenant governor, then there you go. Mind you, you've been putting together your cap and ball blunderbuss. Yeah, I got my 4-inch cannon. I have to varnish the wagon wheels on it because they get kind of old. I'll blast some stuff like that, man. That'd be awesome to fire a cannon. Robinson gained the Republican nomination for lieutenant governor on Tuesday in a crowded field. The former factory worker and a daycare operator became a national spokesman of gun rights after a viral speech delivered before a North Carolina city council in 2016. So there's some of the things that have of the place in the country. I'm gonna rag on North Carolina for a little bit. They're healthcare, they're number 30. 25 in education. 14 in economy. Infrastructure, 18. Opportunity, 36. Fiscal stability, number 4. Crime and corrections, 14. Natural environment, 36. That's their rankings in the country. I just read off. So some of their some of their rankings there are kind of like oof. Now this, of course, from the U.S. News Business Report. They're pretty accurate in some of the stuff, but here we're talking about North Carolina here. So some of the laws, stuff like that, like he was talking about how him as a gun owner, the rights he has, rights he don't have, the rights of the individuals that have, and rights for the victims. It was a good speech. Robinson of Greensboro got the most votes and exceeded the 30% threshold needed to win outright to avoid a runoff. So he's not going to have any challengers. Robinson said that President Trump has done a fantastic and phenomenal job attributing to the commander-in-chief an unprecedented low African American and female unemployment rate. He's truly proven that conservative principles make life better for average, everyday Americans. He's proven that every day that he's in the White House. So, congrats to you. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's an interesting thing that happened, that he just did it and he wanted out of a just a speech. He was talking about, it was a pretty compelling speech. So, but anyways, so congrats. Yeah, gotcha. Baby Ice is like, he's out there trying to make some comments out of it. Is that somebody in the YouTube chat? I did somebody see on the YouTube chat. Hey, what's up? Look at Lance over there. Okay, Road Tech. I thought that was you. I didn't guarantee. Okay, there you go. How's it in there? It's pretty quiet in the YouTube chat. I'm just like, oh, you are in there. All right. Exactly, buddy. I know. At any rate, yeah. So that's the news on that one. Let's see. So, damn, do I really want to? Everyone's like, everything's flooding the freaking. I don't want to steal material from from CQ. There's a lot of stuff happening. And I want CQ to get I don't want to steal his thunder because we now have a Hollywood correspondent. We now have a Hollywood broadcaster, and I don't want to steal Hollywood from CQ. He's got a lot of stuff to talk about, and I don't want to sit there and go, love you, man. I don't want you to, I don't want to let your stuff. I gotta say that. Can I say one thing though, at least from entertainment news? I gotta say something at least. I'll say just one thing. Just one thing will be cool, and then we'll be all right, and then you can go off on the other stuff. How about, okay, Max von Sydow. If you guys don't know who Max von Sydow is, you guys know who Max von Sydow is? If you guys, he was in a movie, several movies of The Exorcist fame. He was also in several World War II movies. He was also in, I don't know, that obscure cable TV thing called GWOT, or Global War on Terrorism Thrones, or something like that. Is that what it's called? Game of Thrones? I'm purposely butchering it up because I know Spanky's probably listening or something like that. Because she's not, she's like, what? Nice. He was also known and cast as the famous Ming the Merciless. That's how I know him. Ming from the movie Flash Gordon that came out in 1980. He's the one that everybody knows. Flash Gordon. Flash. Awesome movie. Awesome movie for its time. Still kind of holds up a little bit. It was kind of funny is that I showed Princess Ice, we watched Flash Gordon, and she was like, what is this? This is a cheesy whatever. And she thought it was pretty cool until they started showing the effects. And she likes the songs and all this other stuff, and it was pretty cool. But that movie needs to get updated, man. Dr. Kynes, that's right. So yeah, so he passed away today. So Max von Sydow. He like I said, he was a guy like 90 years old or something like that. So that's it. I will stop and I won't take any. I won't. Yeah, exactly. Talk about a throwback. I don't want to sit there and go and steal CQ's thunder, but that's I like Max von Sydow. He was also killed by Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens. So yeah, so there you go. What's up with that? So I guess that's one of the good reasons why Kylo Ren is good. I mean, if you're a Kylo Ren fan or not a Kylo Ren fan. But yeah, that was the bad news. That was the sad news from Hollywood. There you go, CQ. I'm not really gonna blow all this stuff out. I'm not gonna blow things out of proportion. I'm not gonna release a story, whatever. So I'll leave it at that, man. I won't I won't do that. I won't do that to you. But anyways, real quick, God, stop this freaking coronavirus stuff, man. God, I'm trying to find the news on something that I was looking for, and all I'm getting is the COVIDs again. That's all I'm getting is the COVID. What's up, Steven? These nuts, these nuts, bitches. Well, good of you to join us this Sunday. No, I won't talk about that right now. This Sunday is going to be. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah. So there you go. That's the hint there for the Hollywood stuff. What else, man? What this is like a Monday. Is it me or everyone's kind of like? Is it did the clocks get everybody thrown off? Is that what it is? That's what got the clocks thrown off. It got me a little thrown off a little bit. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you for this PM. Yeah, exactly right, Ross. Even the Florida Man stories are scarce, right? We used to have some good Florida Man stories, some awesome Florida Man stories. Okay, I'll bite on this one. Why toilet paper has become the latest coronavirus panic buy? An Australian newspaper went as far as printing 8 extra pages in a recent edition. Emergency toilet paper, the newspaper said, should the Aussies run out. Why? Toilet paper does not offer special protection against the virus. It's not considered a staple of an impending emergency like milk or bread. So why are people buying up more rolls quickly than it can be restocked? People resort to extremes when they hear conflicting messages. I tell you what, when I hear a conflicting message, I'm not buying toilet paper. That's the last thing I'm buying is when I hear a scary conflicting message. Do you buy freaking, what is the inclination for you? What is the psychology of you wanting to buy some shit tickets? When it's time to when there's shit going on, because they're assholes. You think so, Kama Boss? Stephen Taylor is a clinical psychologist and author of The Psychology of Pandemics, which took a historic look on how people behave and respond to pandemics. And compared to the past pandemics, the global response to the novel coronavirus has been widespread panic. Quote, on one hand, the response is understandable, but on the other hand, it's excessive. Taylor, a professor, the sleeves on those t-shirts are looking better, exactly. A professor and clinical psychologist at the University of British Columbia told CNN, we can prepare without panicking. A novel coronavirus scares people because it's new. Actually, it's not, but okay. But there's a lot about it that's still unknown. People hear conflicting messages about the risk and how how seriously it can prepare for it, which tend to resort to the extreme. So that's one reason. The second reason is that the reason number 2 is that people are reacting to the lack of clear direction of officials. Now, that's another thing too. That we just said that early in the beginning of the show. It's a respiratory issue. It ain't a like dysentery or something like that. You're not gonna be, you're not gonna blast your guts out if you get the chest cold and the flu, like they just said, flu-like symptoms. I mean, you just take some Mucinex and get some chicken noodle soup, wash your hands, and there you go, right? That's the most you can get. Shop rags. Oh my god. If you're resorting to shop rags, dude. So unless people have seen, quote, official promises that everyone will be taken care of, they're left to guess, probably needing extra toilet paper. I just think it's funny. Exactly that, Chris. Exactly. There you go. If people were truly scared, they would be doing something that's truly useful, like sacrificing Germans. I said Germans. Virgins. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Germans. They should be. Sorry, I'm drinking Tecate right now, so I'm already on my second beer. And I don't know why. It's a tall boy too, so it's not a. I'm gonna. Oh man, yeah. The Tecate cans are in the tall ones now. They have some tall Tecate cans. So I'm like on my second one. So I've been sitting there just sipping some Tecate and just laughing with you guys. Better to go to the bathroom with a bottle. And wash your hands or go on in the bathroom. What's up, Gina? What's up, Dave? Say hi to you guys. Looks like you guys are newcomers. I haven't seen you guys before. You guys must be new. The WT. Yeah, well, Germans might work in a pinch. Exactly. I don't know why I said that. Let me read this comment that was in the original comment was from Chris in the chats. If people were truly scared of the virus, they'd be doing something truly useful like sacrificing virgins to a volcano instead of panic buying toilet paper. Well, I said was they'd be doing something truly useful like sacrificing Germans to a volcano. Right now, all you German fans are listening. Well, why do you don't like us, Ice? Why did you say Germans? Sorry. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. Desperate times just call for desperate out of the box thinking. Exactly that. Germans might work in a pinch. Und ja, leave us out of this ice, shut up. Oh my god, okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, was that somebody? Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, come on, man. That's not. I thought it was a COVID-19 story. I didn't think it was a freaking. Oh, see that Florida This is an old Florida. That's a Florida boy, not a Florida man. All right. Well, let's read this. Let's read this Florida story, since we're cracking on Florida. I see the you don't know. I don't know why I giggle when I speak German or when I'm doing the German thing. Yeah, now it's time. Now it's time we blaze you. Why are you blazing me? A Florida boy sent at least 40 of his classmates to the hospital when he mistook pepper spray for body fragrance spray and sprayed himself with it at school. A student at Highland Middle School in Jacksonville, Florida, caused the school gymnasium to be evacuated after dispersing the spray last week. Well, when does this happen? This happened like on the 6th of... Yeah, this happened on the 6th. So I guess it was last week. They're thinking it was body spray. The student took a canister and actually sprayed himself as he was applying body fragrance product. The student said in a pre-recorded phone message. The gymnasium was evacuated and ultimately 41 students were transported to the area hospitals for care. School faculty brought students outside a football field after the pepper spray was released. About half the students present ended up needing medical attention, and the students were treated and released from the hospitals.
With mascara from Maybelline.
That's freaking funny. Although authorities said all students suffered only very minor injuries. How do you get the minor injuries from freaking pepper spray? Everyone was coughing and praying. Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. This kid says, "It felt like a burning feeling in my chest and throat. It felt like I was barely able to breathe." That's pretty what CS spray does. Principal noted in the call that while pepper spray is not illegal, it's prohibited by the rules of the school district. School officials plan to discipline the student who brought the spray to class. The student will face appropriate disciplinary consequences for bringing a prohibited item on campus. An investigation also resulted in consequences for the boy who snatched the canister. While this was a major disruption, the investigation revealed that there was no intention to disrupt the school. However, therefore, there is no basis for more serious charges. Yeah, really. Look at Florida stories, man. The student who took the pepper spray was issued a juvenile civil citation. The school district has also been tightening up securities in response to the incident. Newsweek reached out to Duval County Public Schools for a comment, but did not receive a response. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Oh, we hadn't even finished reading the toilet paper stuff. Reason number 3, what was it? Yeah, panic begets panic. Number 4, it's natural to want to over-prepare. Number 5, allow some to feel a sense of control. That's right. That's right. That's a lot of shit. Exactly. Watch your language, baby eyes. God, man. That's funny. Oh, man. Oh, God. Thank you for that. Thank you for that Florida man story. So I guess he must have thought it was Axe or something like that and decided to spray himself. Then there you go. There is your Florida story for see, like exactly that. So now we're not scarce on the Florida stories. There you go. Thank you so much for the Florida stories. Oh man, that's funny. All right. So real quick, we're gonna take a break. God, it's already been not even an hour. We've been shooting the shit. Damn, dude. Okay. I need to get another can of Tecate anyways, because it's Tecate day. So I think I'll top off on the third one there, and I'll be all right. And I'll continue with news. There's some other stuff going on. There's a military-related news that's going on in trying to be fly for the ladies. That's right. Hall monitor is taking the job way too serious. But we're gonna go ahead and take a break, and then we'll have some more. We have some more COVID-19 stuff. This is I guess there's some stuff going on with the Navy. I guess the Navy had to postpone some graduations or change some stuff, graduations and stuff like that. So, that being said, Axe is like pepper spray. I remember when Axe was like the big thing. Everyone wanted to take. Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh yeah," that was like the shiznit to fucking use. All dudes use it, right? Or is that just a boomer thing? Anyways, I'm gonna finish up this beer and pour me another one, and then y'all come back and see you in a sec. See what else. Why don't we some music here? You guys liking the Bayou Bandits music? I'm really digging it, man. I think I'm glad so much for Josh Strickland for giving us that stuff. So appreciate it. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and take a break, and then everyone go get your refill your glasses, refill your shots, go wash your hands. And use your toilet paper and shots.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
Hello, mama. Hello, daddy. I've got something that I've never said before. Went down south of the border. Now life, it's got a little harder for me. I fell in love with some girl. She told me that she was gonna rock my world. Now I'm stuck here with no money. Don't that just sound a little funny for you? Well, her name was Maria. She told me she was always by my side. Went home one evening. She was with another man. He tried to run and hide. I pulled out my 45. I told them that I was gonna take their life. Now I'm stuck here on the run. I don't know the animal I have become, so won't you save me? Save me! Won't you save me? Save me! Won't you save me? Save me! Won't you please put me out of my little misery? Well, I know life is short. Mom, you know I always try to do my best. Should've listened when you told me I wouldn't be caught in this mess. Gotta go now, Dad, I'm sorry. Everybody, all y'all need to know this is life, a true story. When you chase ass down in Mexico, save me, save me. Won't you save me, save me, save me, save me. Won't you please put me out of my little misery? Won't you save me, save me? Won't you save me, save me? Won't you save me, save me? Won't you please put me out of my little misery?
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Yeah. Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence. And we're back. Part 2 of the Monday edition. Yeah, man. Get on that funk. Yeah. Oh, yeah. About to get down. Turn me loose. Anyways. What were we talking about earlier? Some COVID stuff, right? More COVIDs. Right now we have an announcement from the U.S. Navy Recruiting Training Command. Now we're not U.S. WTF. We're not U.S. Navy WTF moments, but of course we are going to give the little squidlets a little and we're going to break walls and call them squids and all that sort of stuff. Have family members in the Navy. You guys have family members that are attending graduations for boot camp beginning March 13th. This is an announcement they just made today. It's got everybody upset, but you know, anyway, it's kind of cool where they did this. Beginning 13 March, the Navy Recruiting Training Command, RTC, which is the Navy's boot camp, will suspend guest attendance at graduation ceremonies to prevent any potential spread of COVIDs to either sailors or the Navy families. Graduations themselves will continue, but it'll be live streamed on Navy online platforms, including so it'd be Facebook Live, just like us, just like how we see. That's what I'm talking about. The Navy's getting down. There we go. So the Navy is now going to do the same thing that we do, how we broadcast WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Moment videos. So congratulations themselves, of course, going to be continuing. And the commander of the U.S. the Naval Service Training Command, which oversees RTC, will continue to monitor the situation and consult with medical experts to decide when it is appropriate to resume guest attendance at graduation. There is currently no confirmed cases of COVIDs among the recruits, and RTC has a robust screening process in place for those who arrive each week. This action is being taken out of abundance of caution to ensure the welfare of sailors and that RTC can continue in its essential mission of producing basically trained sailors. RTC recruits impacted by this change are being authorized to call home to directly inform their loved ones. The Liberty will be canceled for graduates of RTC. They will report directly to their follow-on assignments. Liberty and guest access at those locations will be at the discretion of those commands. Families are encouraged to contact their recruits following graduation for details. We cannot speak on behalf of the commands, but they will be reporting to regarding their policy. I think the PA guys kind of wrote this wrong a little bit. So basically, these family members are going to be calling them up, and I tell you what, the comments are nuts, crazy. Let's see, all well and done for the right reasons. It's so sad for everyone to be defective. I was there for my son's graduation almost 20 years ago, and the anticipation was intense. I know what it means to look forward to seeing your child after usually the first time they've been away from home for such a long time. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Marines have their graduations just a few feet away in a battalion full of extremely sick recruits. Oh, man. Where the comments going on in that page are hilarious. Everyone's going back and forth about, it's like Navy on Navy shit-talking crime with family members and stuff like that. All upset. Which when people don't realize that when you have a naval recruit graduate from RTC, you're only given so many passes for family members to attend, and the rest is put on Facebook Live. I've had family members that graduated from there. And what did they do? They did the same thing. I was not lucky to get the tickets to it for attendance, but I got the special link and I got to see it, and yay, I got to see it. Were some of them actually going to go out there and see him anyways? When you think about it, the ones that are complaining. Do you think the ones that are complaining were actually going to go out there and see their family members? I mean, I get mom and dad, I get that, but like other family members that are being upset, would they actually go out there and see him? But yeah, so that's the big COVID's, COVID's update on anything that I was going to tell you before the break went off. But yeah, okay, now what I was going to talk about currently right now is there are more COVID news. God, I know I didn't read the COVID news on this one. This is important. Okay, I'll read this one. I'll read this last one. Meat stockpiles. Get your bacon. Straight up. Get your bacon right now because the coronavirus epidemic is exacerbating the meat glut in the U.S. Filling cold storage facilities with pork, chicken, and beef intended for export markets that have been hit by the outbreak. So guess what? They can't go out and get them. They can't leave. They can't be exported. So there's a lot of like 50 cents for like a pound of chicken. Now I'm just being a little exaggerating there on the price though, but the prices are really low from what I've seen. Some of the people that have been pointing out pictures right now, there's a receipt that I'm looking at for Purdue boneless breasts. You save $10 because that was like on sale for $2.13. Applegate bacon. Oh, that's like crazy stuff. It's like the big. As a matter of, I don't want to wait. Is there any PI? I don't want to grab somebody's information and put it on a freaking put their receipt on blast, because then it'd be my luck that freaking I post it on there and someone's gonna be like, you put somebody's picture on. People will get offended and stuff like that. So I don't want to do that. Let me go ahead and grab this image here, anyways. And you all can judge for yourself. Let's see this picture right here. No, it's got some pretty good deals though for the. It's got some pretty good deals on that chicken. You guys know that I am a connoisseur of chicken. I do love the chicken. Yeah, that's a steal, man. Some chicken. So let me go ahead and just change the view right there so you guys can see that. Look at that. That's intense. Pretty boneless, right? $2.13. Go to Publix if you live near Publix. I know there are some areas that are starting to become civilized that have Publix now, or whatever your local grocery store that has on that. Look at that. That's a steal. Man, I think I'm gonna run over to Publix right now myself. Go grab some. Go grab some chow. Look at that. So there you go. There's okay. Okay. I'll bite on that one. That's a good COVID's news right there. Oh, you got a picture. There you go. Oh, 99 cents a pound. I was kind of like, I wasn't too far off. We're not getting any kickbacks on what he said. Everyone's saying, oh, this is getting money from Purdue chicken because he likes chicken and he wants to get some free chicken. Everyone likes free chicken, but I guarantee it, I'm not getting paid to show these picters off. Wegmans is better. I don't know, man. Yeah, you can. Springfield's not bad either. Let's see. I'm not plugging for anybody. I don't want anybody to get all pissed off and think that I am. There you go. Let me look at this other one right here. There we go. 99 cents. Look at that. 99 cents for that chicken. I love me some chicken anyways, so that's awesome. That was good. Now I want to... HEB is the best. Now I want to make some chow right now. You guys want to just you just want to flip the camera on and just watch me cook? Do you think we should do that? Like have a show like that where I'm just like... Because I like to cook. Can make you guys some tacos on on Mondays or something like that. Maybe have a cooking show or something like that. I know because I'm a couple beers in already of some Tecate, but I think that'd be kind of cool of an idea. Just kind of like, okay, guys, let me flip the camera and then you guys see me in the kitchen, just like totally, cooking and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Why am I getting some chicken? I'm getting hungry, man. I hope you guys are. Well, thank you. You enjoyed last night? Oh, okay. Well, you liked the show last night, huh? Well, cool. Well, thank you so much. It's always good to get some positive feedback from fans and listeners of WTF Nation Radio. Not bad. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. You were listening to the Cause and Owl then. Getting all that Cause and Owl knowledge That's kind of cool, don't you think? Yeah, see, Logan, it's so exciting. Yeah, exactly, man. To get some of that chicken. Yeah, unless you're being sarcastic. But I would, matter of fact, let me see what it would take to get some of them things up and just to cook some chicken. We mock some tacos. Yeah, exactly right. Make some freaking tacos de carne asada. Show you guys how to make some chow. All you dads out there, all you dudes that don't know how to cook, give you some. We'll just have like, the manly minute and show you all how to show dudes that don't know how to cook. So that way they can get some, they can, I don't know, sustain themselves and their family. That'd be kind of cool. That would be cool. Yeah, see, now mom and I's like, I cook for y'all. Yeah, exactly. So you having something like that. I wouldn't have like Gordon Ramsay or something like that. Let's see, hang on. Someone's like, no, everything's good. Someone asked me if I was having technical issues, and nope. Refresh your page if you think you're having technical issues. But again, we're also on different platforms. So some platforms you're hearing me pretty instant. Like if you're listening to me on YouTube, Mixer, I'm pretty quick. You're only going to get like maybe a couple second delay. If you're listening to me on Facebook, or you're listening to me on the TuneIn app, you're going to get some delay too. So about 10, 15 seconds or something like that. But usually it's about 8 or 9 seconds that you'll get a delay. A defect chicken coming at you? No, I'm serious, dude. That's actually an idea. I'm looking at special accoutrements right now to see if I could do that. But I don't know. I would have to like a multimedia kitchen setup or something like that. Have baby ass running around and help me out and stuff, throwing me some ingredients and stuff like that. We'll make some food. That'd be kind of cool. I think that's a good idea. I think that would be for a future event. I have cooking with ice or something like that. Just like today I'm gonna do like live cooking and stuff. Like cook the stuff with you and then have the show with you guys while I'm cooking. Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think that'd be fun? It'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of fun to do it. Have some assistance and stuff like that. Have some help. And you guys in the chats can tell me, hey, what is this? Yeah, man, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna get some snacks. I'd make some. I'd make some tacos de carne asada. I'm gonna see how to make some taco de lengua. I'd make some freaking. Let me see. I want to do tamales. Tamales would be too long for a show. I have to show you like the after something like that. Yeah, exactly. GoPro 7. Yeah, exactly. Put a GoPro on there. Have an ice cam, just like chopping up onions and stuff like that. No, I'm serious. Yes, I am being serious. That'd be kind of cool. To kind of have like just some cooking and stuff. Just have you guys, as a matter of fact, that would be, I love this collaborative effort you guys are doing with me in the WTF Nation. Have you guys send me some recipes of what your mom's favorite food. I ask your moms because I know some moms are really secretive when it comes to their recipes. But you can send me some recipes and stuff like that, and I'll make your chow. So we can laugh at it if it tastes good and laugh at it if it tastes bad. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't laugh at your food. That's the food you eat. Yeah. But it wouldn't have to be like really labor intensive, like really good meals that you can make. Because if you make it too labor intensive, then it would just be just like, me, drinking some beer or something like that. Oops, sorry, drinking a drink while I'm making some chow. Then it would be like, watch Ice get freaking, cook drunk and I can make some. Oh shit, hang on for a sec. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. What's up, man?
What's up, boss?
How you been, bro? You been traveling?
I've been out and about doing some things, yeah.
Yeah, dude. So talk to me, man. What you been up to? Oh, this is Mulder, by the way. You guys haven't heard Mulder in a while. So.
Hey, guys, Mulder. I've been out for quite a while.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good, though. I was actually out at Warhorses For Veterans yesterday, and that was an awesome experience being out there.
I bet, man. Yeah, I've been there myself. Can't wait to go back out there again. So, I saw some of the pics. So you going to hang out with me for a little bit? We only got like not even 45 minutes of show, so... I
didn't realize stuff was going on tonight. I've still been running constantly. I've started my own home business recently, and
awesome.
When you work for yourself, your boss is always an asshole.
But right, exactly that. So, there's the little bit of a thank you. Cooking with Ice does have a ring. Cooking with Ice. Well, I don't know. Cooking with Ice. I don't know. If you say it too loud, people won't think I'm like cooking up meth lab or some shit. I can do homemade chili. Yes, I can. I have placed in several chili tournaments. Because it's got to be enjoyable, but it still has to be hot. It's got to be. I like my chili nice and spicy. I want to be able to feel my chili when I'm on a run the next morning. How about that?
Well, it's got a burn going down and burn coming out.
Exactly, dude. If you're not getting any go getter, like if you're not holding yourself while you were running around in the toilet, then by the time you're done, then exactly.
Think about it like this: good chili should be firing like a Ma Deuce. Bad chili is like a suppressed AR. Yeah, it does the job, but it's quiet. Good chili's going to be loud and make you hurt.
Right. Well, I don't know. There's some. Well, you can use the quiet chili where it's got to have a it's got to have like a
chili dogs.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, chili dogs is good. It's got like kind of like a twinge to it. You know, it's got some spice to add effect to it. But no, I was just sitting here shooting the shit with the fans here, talking about maybe doing a cooking show later on in the future, probably like around, not now. There's some things that I have going on that need to happen, and then once those things happen, then I might set up a kitchen to do it. That might be. I
was thinking we could cook MREs with Gordon Ramsay, and he could tell us we're all fucking trash.
He would just tell us we're all trash by where we have our ingredients in like specific jars or metal bowls or something. No, it would be. I don't know. That's